Hey guys, so in this example we're going to look at a Draven laning 2v2. The lane just started, they're level 1. Shaco is jungling and he's not going to be a factor. So the first thing we're going to notice is this brush is not warded. And Nami is getting super duper close to Tark. And he's probably going to stun her, right? So the Draven player is farming over here, which is fine. Nami basically should be more like here or here, where Tarek can't stun her, unless she's going to ward. If she's going to ward here, that's fine, but even then, she doesn't need to be this close. She could be like all the way back here on ward, right? And that way, if Tarek stuns her, she can retreat a tiny bit, and Kalen's not going to be able to follow up from like that far away. Anyway, so what you want to be doing is the Draven player is actually about to get 2 spinning axes, which is super strong. Like Draven's level 1 is strong because you can get 2 spinning axes. He's got 2 spinning axe second. So basically, what he wants to do, you know, if Tark stuns Nami, is just start moving this way, right? Because you have these 2 spinners, there's pretty much no way that they can win. And the one thing you want to consider is you want to move this way. You're going to move to like right here, right? This is about max range for attacking Tarek. And then, basically you have to watch what Caitlyn does, right? Because if Caitlyn, like if she stays here and starts attacking you, there's no minion wave like here or here yet. So what you can then do is just run at her face because Tarek's stun is down, right? And just wreck her because you have double spinners and she probably has Piltover Peacemaker. So she can't EQ combo you. She can't really do anything. She just has to run away. And you'll be able to do a ton of damage, possibly even force out a summoner spell because you will do so much damage to her with 2 spinners. If she runs away, then you can just step up here and just kind of attack move on Tark this way, right? And hopefully your Nami follows up too. And you can probably force a summoner spell on Tark too because he doesn't have his armor aura yet or his heal. So let's see what happens. Tark stuns Nami, for sure, right? So you step up here, which is correct. You went the right way, but then you canceled an auto attack on Tark, which that actually slows things down a little bit. That's okay, though. That's not that big of a deal. What you're doing correctly, though, is you're turning to face Caitlyn, right? So now the minions are here, right? But these are melee minions, right? So they're not going to attack you for a while, even if you draw aggro. And then they have to like walk up to you and you can basically just like kite them around. And melee minions are not that big of a deal. She also, another point that's happening right here is Caitlyn is using her Piltover Peacemaker. That tells you she has Piltover Peacemaker. It's going to be on cooldown, right? So she has no spells that are available and Tarek just uses stun. So they have no spells that are available, right? Which is really good for you because you have 2 spinners. What I'd like to see you do here, there's only one possible play here, and that's you want to basically, you got to consider Tark's autos, but because you're going to do so much damage to Caitlyn, it doesn't matter. So you want to go... You just want to walk out, go here, attack Caitlyn, move, attack Caitlyn, move, attack Caitlyn, and just keep walking up this way. At some point, you'll probably have to back off, but like you'll do so much damage to her, it doesn't really matter. So let's see what happens. You've got 1 axe on Caitlyn, which is great, right? You land another axe. Nami throws out a fantastic bubble. At this point, your focus is great. The ranged minions are still back here. They haven't aggroed onto you yet. This ranged minion, I think, is aggroed onto you, but it doesn't matter because he's about to die. So, not a big deal. Nami should be up here auto-attacking. But she's not. I don't know why. That doesn't really matter, though, because you can't control what your support does. You just control what you do. So you want to be continually attacking Caitlyn. So right here, I want to focus on this real quick. You stepped up, and you're actually going to miss this axe right here, right? So you miss that axe, and you still get another spinner off. But then you drop that one too, right? So you went from having 2 to 0, which basically means that your presence here is pretty much done. So if you had 2 spinners though, like if you had caught those, and you could have attacked Caitlyn on the first one because she was bubbled, so her positioning didn't change. You went this way instead of just staying on top of your axe on the very edge of your axe and still auto attacking her. Basically, Draven's axe is like a weird, like a circle, terrible circle. It's got these weird, like, you know, the designs on it, and like got like some weird stuff in the middle. You can stand like on the edge, like, and just be touching it and still pick it up. So, like, that's something you want to like practice and kind of just. It's tough to explain, like, but you want to be standing right on the edge and still catch the axe. Now, if you had 2 axes, even if you had 1 axe, you could have definitely caught one and still attack, right? And instead of turning this way, right, you went this way, you'd be about here with a spinner, right? Caitlyn has about 300 health, okay? You do about 100 damage, over 100 damage right now, with your spinner, right? And you could have just kept, you know, attack moving. You would be taking minion damage from these guys, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal because she's so low compared to you. Excuse me. And you could have just kept going this way and stopped before the tower range, and you would have burned a summoner spell 100%, right? Because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 550 health. She's got about 310. So, and your auto attacks do way more damage than hers. So it doesn't matter. Basically, I would have just liked to see you continue and follow through up on this kill, especially after Nami landed that really good bubble. You kind of your positioning was kind of like cut this way. You dropped your axe, stepped up here, and then you kind of cut back this way. You just wanted to basically stand there, catch that axe, and then just like keep moving, just like stay on target, like get on this Caitlyn. And you could have definitely forced out a summoner spell, bare minimum. She would have had to flash, for sure. And then you could have flashed and she could have healed. So you would have basically could have lost your flash and probably drawn out her heal, her flash, and probably Taric exhaust. Right? So you probably could have got 3 summoners pretty easily for the cost of just your flash. So that's something you want to consider when you're in lane. When you're in Draven, when you're on Draven, and you can force an all-in situation like this. Caitlyn, who's super strong level 1, is like very good in lane, but Draven has a way better all-in level 1. Maybe not a better overall level 1, but a better all-in level 1. And if you can get in a situation where you're closing that gap, you want to keep doing that and take advantage of it, and try to force out some summoner spells.